Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm gonna do my next reading vlog. I'm not sure how many days this will be. It'll just depend on how long it is and how long I talk. Anyway, so I just uploaded and released my first week of December vlog, which is like an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm not gonna do another one quite that long again for a while. I didn't mean to go that long, but it just, things happened. It was a long week of things that happened. And yeah, just overall. So anyway, I just wanted to start this because I don't know, I'm not gonna do much today. Probably it's after 2 o'clock now. I am just gonna go relax on the couch and I don't know, that's kind of it. I'm just gonna watch other people's vlogs and and go, how did you get it so short? Oh, they probably edited, which is something I just don't do. I just throw the clips together and let it fly. But that's just me. Anyway, so this is going to be, as I said, I'll be at least a couple of days. I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't have any plans I have to do. I might have to go to the library to pick up a book. But I don't have anything I have to do. So it might be a really quiet day. I just might do all my chores tomorrow because I haven't done any today. So I'm pretty sure that'll wait till tomorrow. And then, we'll see if I get any reading done this weekend or not. I mean, I'll definitely get stuff done during the week because again, I listen to audiobooks when I can at work. And again, it's still in the middle of The Ever King by L.J. Andrews. I am trying to get myself to read something physically, but I haven't yet. Again, the end of, if you see my vlog, you'll see why there was a lot of stuff going on at the end of last week. So, as I said, this is Saturday the 7th, so I'm starting this a little early because I had to cut off the other vlog and get it up because it was so long. But we'll see. So I don't know what I'm going to pick up. I just have to decide if I'm going to pick up one of the books I started or if I'm going to pick up something else. I mean, I feel a little better that I'm not so stressed about the read what you own anymore. You'll see at the end of the last vlog. But I hope to at least read something this afternoon and evening. We'll see. We'll just see. If not, that's fine. Maybe I just need to have a chill weekend of not, worrying about that. And then, maybe Monday I'll restart. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I am in the middle of The Ever King on audio and I'm a little bit over 50%, not too far. And then, yeah, I probably won't finish that until Monday because I don't know if I'm going to listen to anything between now. Well, like Saturday, Sunday, if I get in my car, I'll listen to a little bit. Although, when I went out for lunch today, or went out during my lunch to do stuff, my errands, Barnes & Noble, and I went and got lunch, I listened to Taylor Swift on Apple Music, so yeah, I just listened to music. It was just calling to me at the time. It's probably because I had such a weird morning. Anyway, I think that's it. So I will check in maybe later today if I read anything. At this point, I don't know if I will. And beyond that, I will probably check in with you tomorrow. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'll get some kitty pictures with not such a whiny baby boy. Cooper's so whiny. He's cute. But he's here, come here. Are you going to come here? No, you're not. Ooh. He is purring. He's just a soft purr. This is what he wants. He's such a love bug. Anyway, so Cooper and I are going to go lay on the couch. Truman's upstairs sleeping on my bed, which is what he normally does during the afternoons. And then he'll come down and go like, oh, you're home, and be surprised, even though I've been home for hours. That's our typical weekend thing. So anyway, I'm going to go watch some BookTube, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, kitty. Okay, so it is Saturday night. It's about 6:40. I'm gonna eat dinner, my leftover pizza. But I did pick up something to read physically. I almost dropped another book. Sorry, the cat just jumped off me. Anyway, I picked up some manga that I've been meaning to finish my reread of XX Holic and Tsubasa. So after they finished the big series, so I think there was 18 books in this one, and then there was 28 in the Tsubasa, the first series part. And then they came back with, this is the XX-holic Rei, I think it is. R-E-I, Rei. I think that's how they say it in Japan. But I think it means return of some sort. So there was 3 volumes that I had, and I remember reading these. So this is a reread, but it's been, these came out in like 2014, 15, about that time period. And so I remember reading these and getting them as they were coming out, because again, I just finished the other parts of the series. So this came out after that. Yeah, these came out in 15, up to 2015. And then, so these 3 came out after you finish both the other 2 series. And then I'll have 3 books of Tsubasa World Chronicle, Nurei Kanai, something like that. I don't know how to say that, but I think I've read these 2. I'll find out when I start reading them. I'm pretty sure I read these 2, but I didn't realize that there is a book 4 to XX-holic Rei. So I ordered that. I admit it. I bought another book, but the reason I did is because this completes a series that I thought I was done. So I'm really excited. Okay. So as I said, this is it's hard to explain this series because I've already, XX-holic is following a young man, Watanaki, I think is how he says his name. Yeah, something close to that. Anyway, he finds this shop that only the people that really need certain kind of supernatural help can see it. Everybody else just sees an empty lot. And he starts working there because he has an affinity with spirits. They chase him and make his life miserable. And Yuko is in charge of the shop, and then so he has to pay off to for her to help him. He has to pay a price, and so he has to work for her after school. So it's their high school. He's a high school student, and he has a few friends and allies that he meets during the whole series. And as I said, I reread this. Did I read it in June? Reread it, and I hadn't read it in like a decade, so it was really great to revisit the whole series. I really need to rewatch the anime because I did enjoy it back in the day. Anyway, so this is, as I said, this is a continuation after you finish this series, because the original Tsubasa series, which again is 28 volumes, the 2 intermixed. So they were doing both of them at the same time, and they had crossover. So you read one and then you read part of the other one. And this summer, so June, I think I read XX-holic. I read all those in a row. And then I read the Tsubasa 28 volumes, I think in August, I think is when I read those, and had a great time because I hadn't read them in a decade. So anyway, I had these sitting out here on underneath my coffee table waiting for me to pick these up. So I finally did, since I haven't been physically reading, and I just was like, I want to read something. So anyway, I read, so volume 1 so far of XX-holic Rei. I read 2 and 3. So I just did that this afternoon while I was watching a lot of BookTube. And I'm so glad I did, because I didn't remember this at all. I mean, I knew I had these 3, but I didn't remember the plot or how it came. And I think it's great because, again, I reread it all so recently that I remembered things. And as it was going through, I was like, what is this? What is going on with this? There's something wrong. And again, you don't know what that is for sure until the end of number 3. And it got me. I cried. Okay, not super much as I have in other things, but it still teared me up because it did get me because of something in there. So anyway, so the rest of the evening, I don't know if I'll be able to read all 3 of these, but I want to at least read the first one of the World Chronicle one of Tsubasa So, as I said, I have these 3, and then tomorrow, XX Holic Ray 4 will show up from Amazon. I know, I just had to buy it. I had to have it because I didn't know I didn't have it. I went upstairs and checked my manga shelves. And again, I don't buy much manga at all anymore. I get a lot of my stuff through the library. There are times where I want to buy stuff, but I haven't bought. I only bought 1 series last year. And this series, this year, I don't think I've bought any. Like that. I bought a graphic novel, but not any manga. So anyway, I used to buy a whole ton. I used to have a whole lot, which I've gotten rid of about half of it over the years, but I still have a lot. Anyway, this is, so I've had these, as I said, these started coming out, this section of it came out in 2015. So I think I read 1, 2, and then 3, and then I go back and read 4 of XX Holic. I think that's, it looks like publication date. That last one came out in 2017. So I don't know how come I lost track of this series. So that's why I don't remember if I've read these ones. I know after I finished this, I remembered this ending, and I'd understood it much better this time around. I think. I don't know. Maybe because I had to wait so many months between volumes that I didn't quite get it, but this time I got it. Anyway, that's what I've been reading today on a Saturday night. As I said, I'm going to read at least 1 more of these, maybe after dinner, or, and, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, and then tomorrow, I hope I'll finish up this little manga, journey, and then I'll maybe read something else physical, like I actually feel like it. I don't know. Again, it's been a weird day. Anyway, and if you saw my vlog for the first week of December, you'll know. So anyway, I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I did that. That was a good, because I was just so unsure what I wanted to read. So I think I did a good job of picking that. So anyway, I just need to reread something. I think that was also the other thing too. So anyway, I will check in maybe later, or I'll check in tomorrow. It just matters what I get done. Okay, guys. So it is still Saturday. It's 10:15 at night. So I'm just about to go to bed. I'm falling asleep here. But I wanted to finish all 3 of the Tsubasa World Chronicle. I have never read these. I can't believe I've had these on my shelf for, at least 8 years, 7, 8 years. I still can't believe it that I didn't read these. I know I read these ones as they came out, because I remember, I remember those stories in there. I didn't recall anything, especially from the first one. I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. And then definitely 2 and 3, I didn't read. So I'm pretty sure I didn't read 1 either. I mean, really, I didn't remember anything. So that's good. I read some books off my TBR that I didn't know were on my TBR. Oh, well. I really enjoyed these. Again, they do follow these 3. So again, these 2 series are, they have crossover. So, I mean, it's quite of a commitment, for a manga series. I don't think that Clamp did that much, in other series that they had, I mean, some crossovers and stuff, but they really, as I said, the 2 main series, did that. And then they did these ones afterwards. So anyway, so book 4 is on its way to me. I got the shipping notice, so I should get that tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get it in time to read it tomorrow, but hopefully, because then that would finish, because now I finished this series, which I didn't even know I hadn't read, and then I'll finish this series, which I thought I had finished. Anyway, so weird. So there's not much I can say about this one, even less than I can about that one. But the main Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle series we're following characters that are traveling from world to world, searching for feathers that contain memories to one of the characters from that starts off in the first book. Some of the characters, this is Shaoran, who is a character that comes from Cardcaptor Sakura, but this is a reimagining and different worlds and stuff. And Sakura is, again, part of that series as well. And then there's a couple characters who join who are not from are new characters. And then you meet a lot of characters from other series. They're kind of reimagined. Again, it's world hopping. So Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, again, is a 28-volume manga, which, again, I just reread this year. And I don't know. I didn't know I didn't read these. Oh my gosh, I've had these on my shelf since they came out. I pre-ordered all of these. Yeah. The last one came out in 2006. I think it was 2016. So 2015 and 16, I got these 3 volumes within those years, but I never read them. Now, again, that is the year that I moved into this duplex, and a lot of my books were just put away. Once if I got them during the time I was moving, or during that year, my reading was really low that year. But I might have just been waiting for all 3 to be out before I read it, and then I didn't. But I know I've had these. That's funny. Anyway, so that's it for now, for tonight. I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, as I said, I don't know if my brother and I are going to move stuff in the garages or we're going to wait. I don't know. I didn't hear from him today. I didn't ask. Mostly because I didn't want to go out and work in the garage. So we'll see. If he doesn't feel like it, then we can wait. I mean, his garage isn't done yet, so I'd hate to start, get my garage where I could get my car in and feel bad that he can't do his. So anyway, we'll see. So tomorrow I might do that. Other than that, I don't have, as I said, I just have chores and not much else. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get some more reading done. Actually, some other stuff. I might do some rereading or something if I'm still having trouble physically reading. Because again, I just need to do something, and I haven't been, as I said, I'm just trying to get myself back to physically reading. Audiobooks, I'm doing fine. I'm not worried about that, but I don't listen much during the weekend, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So I will check in tomorrow. So these are all the books I'm taking in next week to try to get credit for, or what Pals doesn't take, I will take to my library when they let me do donations. So a really good stack. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to carry all those in, but that's all the stuff that's come off my shelves this last 6 months. So I haven't done one of these since June. So anyway, I don't know how many there are, but there's a lot. Anyway, now I'm gonna package or get them loaded up into bags so I can carry them. Okay, all the books are in those 4 bags. They're going to be super heavy to carry, but it's all ready to go, so they'll just have to, I'll put them in my car on Friday and go. So, yay! Well, at least that's done. Now I'm going to move them out of my way here, but yeah, books out of my house that, I've tried or it didn't work out for me, or, I just decided to let go. Hey guys, I thought I would check in on Sunday. It is now 4:20. My laundry just stopped for one load, so I need to go and change it to the next load so I can finish it up before dinner. I did a response video of my thoughts on the Read What You Own for me, a little bit more. Still don't think it was coherent completely, but a little bit more on my thoughts that I took from what happened yesterday in my vlog. And then I, did another video on. So it's a good response so far. Everybody's been, the ones who've, commented have said, maybe I shouldn't stress about that. So I get it. Anyway, yeah, the cats are on me. So, but I wanted to talk about my reading because it's been a weird day. So I didn't do, well, this morning I filmed that video, but I mostly played on my computer. I did buy some audiobooks because Audible sale ended today. and I let myself buy some audiobooks. Some of them are like next books in series that I've already started on audio. And then I let myself buy all the House Witch series, and the Burning Witch series and the Princess of Potential. Like, all those books were on sale because I really want to reread that series next year. And I really want to do it on audio, and because they sounded good. So they were all on sale, so I bought those. Anyway. So yeah, didn't add to my TBR. Just took money. Anyway, I would have bought them anyway, so it didn't have anything to do with Read What You Own, because those are books not on my TBR. I've already read all that book. But I really want to reread the series from the beginning again. Just so good. By Delamock. Anyway. So I did have a couple of manga and from the library that I wanted to read and get back to the library. But I didn't get along with them. The first one was The Concierge at Hokyoku Department Store by Tsuchika Nishimura. And I didn't like the art style. I don't know, it's kind of plainish. I just didn't like it. And I didn't like the beginning when this woman starts working there in the concierge department, and the managers were just being weird, and the customers are all animals and stuff. So it sounded cute and stuff, but I didn't like it. So I didn't read very much of that. I probably read like the first section or the first issue or whatever of it, but not very far. And I just went, I don't feel like, why is her hair? Ugh, itchy. Kitties. And then I tried Midnight Secretary by Tomu Omi. And this is the same author as, what was the one I tried? Spell of Desire, I think. I think that was the same series. Anyway, the library had the first book of this series, so I thought, well, I'll try, because I liked the other one, but the library didn't have any more copies of this, but it had a couple of the volumes of this. And it has to do with the vampire, like CEO of a company, and she's a, you know, not a vampire, but she's his secretary, and she finds out he's a vampire, and then she works for him and tries to watch out for him. But on the third or fourth section, I don't know. I mean, again, I think the tension between them is building. I think it is supposed to be a romance. But he is really a playboy. And again, he's a vampire. So he's, you know, his bite, you know, sexually arouses the women. And so he has a lot of partners where he drinks from them, and they get, I don't know, it doesn't say that they get off, but they have pleasure. We just put it that way. But, and again, she doesn't want that to happen. She's there for her job, and she's trying to, you know, be the most professional, and she has this baby face, so that's a problem. So she dresses really strictly so that people will take her more serious because she looks so young. Anyway, I just kind of quickly, I lost interest. She was trying to help him, and then it just got kind of crazy. I didn't care. Anyway, so I stopped. So that was about mid-afternoon. And again, I've been watching a lot of BookTube and, or watching people's vlogs and things. And then, you know, doing the laundry. And then I decided to finally pick up a book I've been meaning to pick up for weeks. I don't have the cover here. I was going to get the front page. So, I have started The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Lind. So, this one is alternate history, urban fantasy, taking place in New York City. We're following Kierce, who is a thief, and she breaks in to this house, and she thinks it's like a walk in the park, and she's there to get this really pretty ring, you know, expensive ring, and she, of course, gets caught. And in this world, monsters have come out 13 years before. There was utter chaos for a decade. And then a few years before, there was a convention, and everybody kind of the humans and the monsters and all the clans of the monsters all decided to not fight anymore. And so there are rules put in place. So she is, again, in a lot of trouble because she broke into a place that there is a monster. Now, we don't know if he owns the house that she broke into, but he's there. So far, again, I've only read 3 chapters. I don't think I'm very far because I just started. I am 18 pages in, so I'm really early in this. But I already really like it. It's really, it's definitely my kind of urban fantasy with the monsters and it being alternate history kind of thing. This is only a little bit over 380 pages. So again, it has really pretty sprayed edges. And again, I took the cover off because I didn't want to hurt it. Anyway, then this is one of those ones where this year that I bought on a whim because it was pretty. And so I'm trying to get through the books that I did that with. And then next year, I'm only buying the second book if I've read the first book kind of a couple of the series that I bought like that. Because I do not need special editions and I do not need hardbacks. So I don't like holding hardbacks. So this one I am giving a chance to, and I'm really enjoying it already. Like, it's only 18 pages in. I already like some of the stuff that's happening, and it's happening fast. Like, it's not a slow start. This is like, boom, she is breaking in, and then the consequences of that break-in, and we're getting all this stuff thrown at us of, you know, what's going on? There's something going on, and we're not quite sure, you know, what the thing is. Now, the only thing I have an issue so far is that this looks like, at least the first part of the book, looks to be only from her POV. So if it's only her POV, I'm kind of disappointed that we won't get other POVs, because it is third person narration. So I always hope when I have third person narration, it's not limited to just one person. That's not a favorite narration style that I like. I like third person multi-perspective. So if we're going to go single perspective, then I want a first person, because then I want more of their thoughts and more in their head and seeing things from their point of view. And then we only know what they know, you know? So I'm not quite sure how I feel about this yet, because it's just me. But overall, story-wise and the writing so far, I'm interested in reading more. But I just wanted to mention that I've started that book. I have been meaning to start that book for what, 2 or 3 weeks? I keep putting it like, I'm going to start it. But today it just finally called to me. I'm going to try to read that. Yeah, that's going to be my physical book right now. I'm hoping that I get through this and then I'll want to go back to Goldfinch and finish that by Raven Kennedy, but we will see. So that's going to be my physical read right now. So anyway, I don't know if I'll come back later tonight. Maybe if I get pretty far into this book. I don't know. I'm not reading very much because it's a Sunday. I almost never read a lot on Sunday. I think it's because I know I have to go to work and, you know, I dread it. This week I only have to work 4 days because I have Friday off. So that is the bonus. But tomorrow at work, I have to text message my project manager to find out what they're going to do about my brother's garage door. We did decide not to work on my garage this weekend just because I kind of felt bad if he came over and helped me get all my stuff done, and then we couldn't do anything on his side. So I kind of said, well, let's just wait till next weekend where I'll have 3 days, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my whole weekend doing the garage. Mostly just to put it off. So hopefully we'll get some stuff done in the garages. I just said, I'm fine. I've already been without the garage for so long, so I think I can go a little bit longer. So anyway, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot again, like always. I'm gonna go finish the laundry, although Truman just curled up on me again. I thought I would start talking, then they'd get up and go eat and drink, and I would have time, but I chatted too much. So anyway, I gotta go move him because I have to move the laundry. So anyway, I will check in either later or tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Monday afternoon. It's about 4:40. I just got home, so I'm just gonna relax for a little bit. I'm tired. It was a long Monday. Not bad. You know, I had to do a few things around my area because, again, the construction, I didn't do a lot, but I did some, and I got some stuff done, and then it was kind of quiet. So, let's see here. What was I going to say? My brain just, okay. So this morning, I got up and exercised, went to work. I texted my project manager trying to find out when the garage people were going to come back to fix the gap in the garage. Because again, we got our garage doors. They look really pretty. But my side is all done except I just put a couple light bulbs in the opener as well as in the garage itself because that one broke during when they cleaned where they're fixing stuff in there. Anyway, so my side is pretty much done. And his side, of course, had the gap that was at the top and it wouldn't close, the opener wouldn't work with the way the rail was. So I texted the project manager. He said he was waiting to hear back. And that was like after lunch when I got the text from him. Of course, hours later, but whatever. And then my brother got home at 3, and a minute later, the garage guys showed up, one of them, and they fixed the gap. But he left saying that his boss was going to have to come and finish it. And so I don't know what didn't get done. So my brother because the guy didn't say, he just said that his boss will come by to finish it. So I don't know if it's because his garage door opener didn't get programmed all the way done, like mine did, and it's connected to the keypad, or it doesn't, I don't know, I'm not sure. So I'm again in a holding pattern, gonna wait for text messages or phone calls. So I don't know. I mean, it was kind of weird that they just showed up. I mean, the guy on Friday had said that they would try to come around 3 on Monday, but you know, we weren't sure because I didn't hear that from my project manager who had talked to the company. I don't know. I'm just so I'm one step closer, but still not done. I'm just so done. Like, I'm so ready for it all to be done. Anyway, but it's not. So anyway, so at work I did have as I said, it was pretty quiet there today. As I said, it's the day that not everybody works. So it didn't have as many noises from the shop, but I did finish The Everking by L.J. Andrews. So again, this is the first book in the Everseas series and the first in a duology that follows the main characters, Eric and Liv or Olivia or whatever. So I really enjoyed this because again, it's dual narration, and they, you know, again, have a history of when they were younger and he was a captive, and he comes back for her and kidnaps her and then throws everything into chaos. And of course, it's an enemies to lovers story. I really enjoyed this overall. It was a fun ride. Again, it was definitely piratey, and I liked the way the Everseas, that kingdom was different in the way things worked. I mean, not all good stuff, but there's some kind of plague of dealing with the land, and that kind of comes into play. I like the progression of their relationship and her getting to know people that are around him, and things that happen. I really enjoyed this. The problem I had with this is that the end was like is a total cliffhanger. And then the last 5 minutes of my audiobook is actually a preview of the first book in the Broken Something series. So the series that comes before this one, that technically is connected to it, but you don't have to read them first because it's like 8 or 9 books. Anyway, and I might go back and read those because I really enjoyed myself on this one. Again, it's not like I would say it was a favorite or anything like that, or it was just like the best thing ever. I just had a fun time and I did enjoy it. So I will read The Everqueen, the second book in the duology between these characters, and then I also got The Mist Thief, which is the first book in the next part of the series. Or maybe it's a standalone. I don't remember how that one goes, but it's somehow connected with the series. So anyway, I really liked it. It was a cool pirate, enemies to lovers, romance, fantasy romance. I liked the magic. I liked the way things how the two people, they didn't want to tell each other certain things because of reasons in their past, and how that all comes out and brings them closer. And then the surprise at the end where it stops. I couldn't believe the cliffhanger. I was not prepared. So I hope to get to that second book hopefully soon, but I have such a backlog of things I want to get to. So it might be, I don't know if I'm going to make it by the end of the year, but we will see. So I picked another audiobook, and I picked up a book. My hold from Libby for this came in like last night, like right after. And again, I bought the book like a day before that, but I got this cinnamon bun bookstore by Lori Gilmore. I got the audiobook, just came in. So I started that audiobook from Libby, even though I was just like, well, I got it. I'll just listen to it. Anyway, so by the time I got home, I got 113 pages in. It looks like it's about let's see, there's an extract in the back. Hold on. About 350. And, sorry, my cat's gonna go for a drink. Stop it. Anyway, yes. I have to fight off them for my drink. Anyway, so, yeah, I just picked this book. My Libby hold came through, which I wasn't expecting, that quickly. But anyway, so I'm listening to it. So far, we're following Hazel and Noah, who have known each other for a few years, but, and they both kind of have, like, they think each other's kind of cute and stuff, but they're, Hazel's a little older, and she is very set in her ways. She's very much acts older than she is, due to her responsibility, that things she put on herself. And she has somebody who's leaving her secret messages in the bookstore that she works at, that is like giving her little clues to do stuff before her 30th birthday. And Noah plan to, he gets kind of drawn into that, and they start to just hang out for her to accomplish these things that come up in the little clues that are left around for her in the bookstore. And so she doesn't know who's sending them, and, they're having fun. Anyway, so it's supposed to be, they're both trying to keep it light, but they're both very attracted to each other. You know what I mean? So, again, I'm about a little under a third into this. So I am enjoying that. Cat, get away from my drink. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. I fight with this every night. I don't know what he's doing now. Anyway, so, I think that's it. So I did read, no, you're being a brat. Yeah, you are, Cooper. Anyway, so I made it to about 65 pages, and how do you say that? The Wren and the Holly in the Holly Library. So a lot of, as I said, it's a very fast-paced urban fantasy alternate history, and we're following a thief who gets kind of drawn into stuff a little bit above what she thought she was going to get pulled into. So so far, really good. I'm interested in how the way the world is being built, because again, it's a world where monsters. I feel like I already told you this, guys. Anyway, never mind. The point is that as I said, I'm about 65 pages in. So I still got about like 315 pages. So I don't expect to get a whole lot done tonight, because I am tired. Just the way it is, after work. But I'm hoping I would like to get close to 100 pages done, but we'll see how it goes. Again, as I said, last week I didn't read much of anything during the week at home. So we will see. I mean, I'm hoping I'd like to get this done, by Thursday or Friday at the latest. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how my reading goes. I am gonna try to read some. Maybe I'll just put an AMSR room on. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna have my leftover burritos for dinner. I'm just gonna sit here, hoping the furnace warms up the house. because I'm cold. And then that's kind of it. So I will check in with you tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the garage doors. I don't know. Anyway. Yes? Yeah? What? You gonna lay down or just stand there? You're dorky. Okay, sorry, about 5 minutes after I finished that. Truman. Now Truman's here. My brother texted me to say that another guy showed up for the garage. So he's over there making sure everything working and everything's done. So his might be done tonight. We'll see. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that, like, literally right after I filmed that, I get a text message from my brother saying that another guy was here. So it just seems so unorganized. I just don't understand. So anyway, maybe it might be done. We'll see. Is that your new sitting spot? I don't know why. Anyway, I realized just now how long this video already is. So I'm gonna cut it off here. It's only a half hour later. My brother just texted me saying that all the garage stuff works on his side. So technically we are done with the contractors. So I'm hoping to, I just have to get some, I said, light bulbs on my side and then move all my shelving back into place. And then his side, we're gonna buy shelving and then build it and put it into place. So I just want to be done. So I think we're done with contractors. So I'm sure that I'll get the end bill tomorrow or the next day, whatever. And then we'll have to see. I mean, I'm hoping now if it's done that next weekend we will finish up the garages and I will be able to park inside again. And because again, Monday will be 11 months since the winter storm that took out the garages with the busted water pipe. So, it has just been a year. Anyway, I'm going to close out here. I'm going to go eat dinner and then hopefully I'll read a little bit of The Wren in the Holly Library. I don't know. I don't feel like much like reading tonight, of course. But we'll see. As I said, maybe just after I eat, then I'll want to, but I haven't yet. I was doom scrolling, you know, just going through stuff. I had no reason to do it, but anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So I will close this out and put it up and then we'll start another one tomorrow. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.